Minister appeals to masses to volunteer in cleaning statues of freedom fighters and pay floral tribute for their sacrifices. Chief Minister N. Biren criticizes Congress MLAs for walking out of assembly, urges for constructive debate in the House. And Congress General Secretary Jairam Ramesh expresses hope that Prime Minister Narendra Modi would find time to visit Manipur before visiting Ukraine. Hello, you're watching IS Primetime English News. I'm Jay Xiaoinao, giving you the news in detail. Chief Minister N. Biren Singh attended Tiranga concerts as part of Har Ghar Tiranga campaign under the aegis of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav organized by the Department of Art and Culture, Government of Manipur at Manipur State Film Development Society Palace Compound. Speaking on the occasion, the Chief Minister appealed to the people of the state to volunteer in cleaning the statues of the freedom fighters who had sacrificed their lives for the motherland and pay floral tribute for their sacrifices. He continued that the freedom and dignified life which people of the land enjoy today are because of the selfless sacrifices made by our great leaders. He further appealed to ministers and MLAs to organize lunch at different relief camps on the Independence Day and have it together with the inmates. He further asked elected representatives to talk to the inmates to address their problems and grievances. The Chief Minister maintained that a sense of nationalism and patriotism has arose amongst the people of the country after Narendra Modi became the Prime Minister in 2014. It was Prime Minister Narendra Modi who took yoga to the international level by proposing in his address at the United Nations General Assembly. He stated that under the initiatives of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, G20 events were held across different parts of the country during Indian presidency of the summit. Delegates from different countries visited various corners of the country. Such initiatives had brought a sense of belongingness amongst the people. In continuation, initiatives like Har Ghar Tiranga campaign in the country have brought sense of nationalism, unity, and oneness among the people. He instructed the Director General of Police for conducting a mass motorbike rally on the 15th of August with mass participation from the youth. He also appealed to the people of Manipur to participate in rally, street play, marathon, painting competition organized under the campaign. Further, appreciating the principal officials and the students of colleges in the state for singing national anthem and state song during morning assembly, he maintained that this initiative has instilled consciousness of unity, discipline, and nationalism amongst the people. He continued that unity, discipline, and nationalism are the foundation of a strong nation. Everyone must strengthen the nation to be self-sufficient and thus help in protecting the nation and its people. Raising concern on the current challenges faced by India due to the current geopolitical scenario, he also stressed the need to make the country strong to successfully tackle the challenges ahead. During the function, Pung Cholom by the artists of Manipur University of Culture, patriotic song by artists of Sri Sri Bal Mukund Dev Music College, and a dance choreograph on Tiranga anthem by the Government Dance College were showcased.
Honorable members, Honorable MLAs, Honorable Ministers, Punamukta request of the 15 August, say, Masidi, Yamna Live Tiba, Tanjama, they could say, Laye, Aduna, I gave Jaba, Nangangi Jaba sing to Rare Kanda, MLA Kudimakana request of Jiri, Minister Kudimakana request of Jiri, Manabu Tirabi, displaced person, Yum Tadoga, Saidanga, relief came the lady, Mayam Singing Manaka, Honorable Ministers in MLAs in the Sapiraga, Satsara Matan, Hara Hora Saminaraka, Lady Bangang sing to the Tomahawk Saminarga, National Listen to feelings. Lahan Bagaloina Sandopagaloina Awana Tarabus in the Wari Sanjani, Maduma, a quickie, Labili Honorable Minister Emination 15 August compulsory lunch among came to the Simbi Madugam. I am appreciative of the Vinena comes again.
The Congress Party walked out of the Manipur Legislative Assembly and decided to boycott the remaining sessions yesterday. Speaking to media, Congress leader Okram Ibobi Singh stated that all 5 Congress MLAs left the ongoing 6th session. The walkout was in protest against the rejection of a private member's resolution by the Speaker. The resolution sought a thorough discussion on the ongoing crisis in Manipur, which has persisted for nearly 15 months. Ibobi Singh emphasized the need for a proper discussion to find a solution and take concrete steps to address the issue. He said their private member resolutions moved to discuss on present crisis were rejected by the Speaker. Since the beginning of the Assembly, they have been suggesting to converse through on the Manipur thoroughly on the Manipur crisis. Yet the Speaker is rejecting the private member resolution, so there is no point in attending the House and therefore they boycotted the session. The other Congress MLAs involved were Kaisham Meghachandra, Okram Surjakumar, K. Ranjit Singh and Thokchom Lokeshwar Singh.
During the last nearly 3 months, it is around 15 months, Manipur is burning since 3rd May 2023. So till today, there is no any solution at all. Still, Manipur is continuing burning. So we suggested to the ruling party, that is the government, this 6th session of this Manipur Legislative Assembly, right from the day one, let us discuss for out length and breadth how to resolve this present crisis. If at all necessary, let us take a concrete resolution to approach to request to the government of India, particularly Honorable Prime Minister, so please intervene this present crisis of Manipur. So they are not listening what we suggested, what we proposed. But today, since they are not listening, we have moved all our Honorable 5 MLAs. I've had resolution, let us take to seek appointment of Honorable Prime Minister. Let us go together all 60 MLAs. The Honorable Speaker rejected our resolution. That's why what is the use of continuing participating in this present session in the interest of the state what we propose? If you are not listen, we will walk out not only today's remaining procedure, even remaining session also we will boycott. That's why we came out, we walk out from the House.
Reacting strongly to Congress Party's walkout from the Manipur Legislative Assembly, Chief Minister N. Biren Singh emphasized the importance of resolving issues through constructive debate within the Assembly rather than resorting to public demonstrations. The walkout occurred yesterday as opposition members protested a ruling by the Speaker that rejected their proposal to seek an urgent meeting with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The Congress, which holds 5 seats in the 60-member House and is the only opposition party, had moved a private member's resolution. This resolution called for a unanimous decision by the Assembly to request a direct discussion with the Prime Minister regarding the ongoing crisis in Manipur, which has persisted for over 14 months. The resolution stated, recognizing the urgent and critical need, the House unanimously resolved that the Prime Minister of India should engage in a comprehensive discussion with members of the Manipur Legislative Assembly to address the enduring crisis in the state with the aim of restoring peace, normalcy, harmony, and safety for the citizens of Manipur. The Congress members, frustrated by the Speaker's rejection of their proposal, chose to walk out of the session in protest, further highlighting the deepening political tensions amid the state's prolonged crisis. Manipur Tribal Affairs and Hills Minister Letpao Haokip yesterday alleged that he was appointed to a committee formed for investigating the influx of illegal immigrants and the unnatural growth of new villages in the state without his knowledge or consent, according to India Today. The resolve to form a House committee was taken by the Manipur Assembly August 6, aimed at identifying and deporting illegal immigrants from the state. The House, under Rule 305A(1) of the Assembly's Rule of Procedure and Conduct of Business, had consented to the formation of the committee, a 12-member body led by Manipur Water Resource Minister Awangbao Nyumai. The committee also includes Kuki MLA Haokip, one of the signatories among the 10 Kuki-Jo MLAs demanding a separate administration within Manipur. On his appointment, Haokip clarified that he had no prior knowledge regarding his appointment as one of the committee members, and he did not provide his consent regarding the same. Furthermore, he added that he, along with 9 other MLAs from the Kuki-Jo community, have not attended the ongoing Manipur Assembly session. Therefore, the question of being part of this committee does not arise. The Congress welcomed Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to Wayanad and expressed hope that he would also visit Manipur, which has been facing difficulties for over 15 months. The Prime Minister in Kerala's Wayanad, an area affected by landslides. Congress General Secretary Jairam Ramesh remarked on social media that it is good the Prime Minister is in Wayanad, acknowledging the tragic situation. He added that Modi is scheduled to visit Ukraine and hope he would find time to visit Manipur before that. The Congress has criticized the Prime Minister for not visiting Manipur despite repeated requests. Today, Modi conducted an aerial survey of disaster-hit areas in Wayanad, where landslides have resulted in over 200 deaths. Violence broke out on August 9 morning in Molnom, Technopole district, resulting in the deaths of at least 4 individuals. According to reports, the confrontation involved the insurgent group United Kuki Liberation Front UKLF and Kuki Village Volunteers. The clashes occurred in 2 separate locations, Molnom Palel and Molnom, around 8 a.m. Reports indicate that the violence occurred from an internal dispute leading to a deadly gunfight. 3 village volunteers and 1 UKLF member were confirmed dead. The 2 locations, Molnom Palel and Molnom, are approximately 1.5 kilometers apart in Palel area. In retaliation, members of the Village Volunteer Force VVF targeted the residence of UKLF leader SS Haokip, setting his house ablaze. Thick smoke was reported as the structure was consumed by flames. Women and Child Development Minister Annapurna Devi informed the Parliament yesterday that as many as 6,164 children aged between 6 months and 6 years, 2,638 adolescent girls, 232 pregnant women, and 753 lactating mothers are residing in refugee camps in Manipur and are linked to nearby Angalwadi centers. In a written reply to a question in the Lok Sabha, Minister Annapurna Devi provided an update on the support extended to displaced individuals at such camps in the northeastern state. According to Devi, these individuals are linked to 271 nearby Anganwadi centers. Under the Pradhan Mantri Matru Vandana Yojana, 103 women expecting their first child have been enrolled. Of them, 70 women have received the first installment of 3,000 rupees, while 33 have received the second installment of 2,000 rupees. Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh informed the State Assembly that 412 First Information Reports (FIRs) have been lodged and 87 individuals arrested in connection with illegal poppy cultivation in the state over the past 7 years. The figures were provided in response to a query by Manipur Congress MLA D.H. Lokeshwar. In his written statement, the Chief Minister detailed that a total of 16,788 acres of illegal poppy cultivation were destroyed between 2017 and 2024. In a related discussion, Manipur Congress MLA K. Ranjit inquired about the status of the suspension of Operation Sioux agreement. The Chief Minister revealed that the agreement, a tripartite pact involving the central government, the Manipur government and various Kuki militant groups, has not been extended since February 29, 2024. Representatives from 25 Yelhomi tribes of Manipur gathered at Tantapolis Theatre in Lumphel to mark International Day of the World's Indigenous Peoples with a vibrant cultural celebration. The event was a tribute to their shared ancestry and rich cultural heritage. The gathering highlighted the deep connections among the tribes through storytelling and cultural displays. Naga and Meitei speakers shared historical narratives focusing on the origins of the term how and the significance of preserving their distinct cultural practices amidst growing globalization pressures. A key discussion point was the threat to indigenous cultures from modern development. Speakers underscored the need for a dictionary of local dialects to foster better understanding and communication among tribes. They stressed that as global norms increasingly dominate, the unique cultural identities of these communities risk being overshadowed. The event featured traditional performances including Maibi Jagoi, Thogal Jagoi, Maring dance and Kabui dance, showcasing the vibrant cultural attire and artistic expressions of the Yelhomi tribes. Strongly denouncing the act of burning the print material in Kangpopi district by unknown assailants, the Manipur Media Fraternity staged a protest and suspended 1 day of duty. The fraternity termed the unfortunate incident as an act to silence the state media, which is a complete violation of freedom of speech, of rights and expression. Addressing to media at the sidelines of the protest, Vice President of All Manipur Working Journalists Union AMJU, Raj Nongthongbam, said that the protest demonstration is being held to condemn the arson of print materials in Kangpopi district on August 7 during broad daylight. He continued and termed the incident as a selective, targeted attack to suppress and silence the voice of the media. The authority concerned should take the incident very seriously, as derogating to media amounts to an attack on democracy. He also expressed his resentment over the unfortunate despite stationing security forces on national highways. Raj also said that the media fraternity has been urging for smooth transportation of print materials along National Highway 2 and 37 since the onset of the crisis. For such a long time, no such incident of hijack or attack on truck loaded with print materials happened. But all of a sudden, arson of print materials in Kangpopi district by unknown miscreants, probably armed miscreants was carried out on August 7. The concerned authority, particularly the security advisor of Manipur, should take strict action against the perpetrators of the crime. The authority concerned should give adequate compensation for burnt materials and provide adequate security measures to prevent disturbance along national highways.
Lebasiki constitution the piri ba freedom of speech and expression the attack to bani maduda attack to hai base ko lebasiki democracy fundamental fabric se da attack to bani marmaduna madu condemn to bagal na madu ki strong message ama lenga ta and across the length and breadth of the country ko India pomba da yohon mathak ta hai ba ki wakal undang se ko ki amju gi amadi EGM gan also ko manipur da media organization khudi maki electronic print khai de bid loina maki journalist kaltana tanamasi thabak tori ba mepam hadi every member every employee khodi mang namasi ta ngasi se pullaga Manipur press club se da ko myam si protest demonstration ama akoi tausi han akoi se tomina bani maram tang ngasi se koi thabak se lepe thabak lep na maram oraga ngasi gi news broadcast har tare to akoi local TV channel singi news broadcast ama ta leroi loina subsequently hayeng lakata ba newspaper sing ayuk lakata ba newspaper su ama ta pong leroi ha tare masi ko gi khongjang ni ra khongjang sigi maru iba ko gi demand na traga objective ha ba target di ko gi Hariba Mapamudra station to security forces mayam, central gate forces, aduga Kangpokpi police, and Kangpokpi police is also Manipur police. Makoi Kadorgalay, SP Kadorgalay, Makoi deputy commissioner, district magistrate Karitorgalay, Happy Wang, Luan and Alamda Masiki, how Kiba Megatang, Home the Iran Topasida, for the last 15 months, Asida, security gi, law and order gi, Taugang Loriba, security advisor Karitorgalay, to the state DGP Karitorgalay, aduga. Overall, state sigi lenga kari torgalai haibagi wapam duni makoi fail ore hariba highway sibo protect tongna buhana bada haibagi wapam masigi message si yohning bagi damutak ngasi thabag lepaga khongjang si sanction.
All Kha Kanglei Students Union AKSU wrote to the Director General of UNESCO in Paris on behalf of the Meitei indigenous community in Manipur on the eve of World Indigenous Peoples Day on 9th August. The AKSU sought intervention and support of UNESCO in safeguarding the people of Manipur and its cultural heritage from the escalating threats posed by Kuki narco-terrorist groups. It further wrote, the Kuki narco-terrorists have been attacking the Meiteis with sophisticated arms since the 3rd of May 2023 till now. It also pointed out that the Kuki narco-terrorists cultivated poppy on the hills of Manipur and smuggle drugs around the globe. As such, the union urged UNESCO, an organization dedicated to promoting peace, security, and the preservation of cultural heritage worldwide, to intervene in the crucial situation of Manipur and address the dire situation faced by the Meitei community. The indefinite ban imposed by the affected Land Owners Committee, Longmai, has been lifted for the time being. During the ban, vehicle movement from Silchar, Assam to Imphal, Manipur, came to a near halt for the second consecutive day. The ban, which began on August 9 at midnight, affected National Highway 37 or Imphal-Jiribam Road and all national project works in None district. The committee is protesting against the non-payment of compensation for land use in National Highway 37 road expansion. With the protest continuing, the protesters burned tires and placed large benches and logs on the road at None Part 4 and 5 to block the traffic. Over 300 goods-laden vehicles were reported stranded at Laingangching village for the second day.
Ekoi affected land owners committee Longmai None district na tathariba National Highway 37 ye ekoi awa ana tariba ekoi gi yum kai amang ata tariba mayam na ban blockade nataga indefinite shutdown oina ekoi sathari masigi manung asida ekoi gi damakta thajaba uraktuna ekoi gi hill area committee chairman Nungba SC gi MLA mahagna ekoi gi marakta la hairaga wari sanaduna ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ Chief Minister Banglo asida date 16 asida wari sananabagidamata assurance sobire madugi matung oiduna aikoina masigi ban blockade koina shut down tawribase akoi call off tawre.
Unknown woman hurled and exploded a hand grenade at Thangmaiban DM campus residence of Managing Director of Diabetes Hospital and Research Center, Dr. M. Dhanabir, last night. According to the CCTV footage installed at the residence, the incident happened around 10 p.m. The woman can be seen coming on a two-wheeler along with an individual. The woman is hurled the bomb and fled the scene immediately. The explosion damaged a portion of the residential wall. However, no one was hurt in the incident. It is worth mentioning that an unknown person left a hand grenade at the Diabetes Hospital and Research Center located near Jennings Gate on June 7 last. An expert committee constituted by the government of Manipur, led by the Director of Relief and Disaster Management today, assessed the impact of land sinking area at Longmai Part 1 village in None. The land sinking area had more than 8 dwelling houses and a telephone tower that were damaged by sinking and earthquakes formed due to the torrential rains. The expert team include the representatives from Geological Survey of India, Earth Science Department from Manipur University, Geology Department from Commerce and Industries, and NIT Manipur. The inspection team was coordinated by the district administration led by None ADM Steve Kapudang, SDO Poralung Maringmai, SDC and other officials of Longmai Village Authority and Taubay. The visiting expert team will compile a report and submit to the government within a few days for necessary action. The assessment visit was conducted under the initiative of Chief Minister N. Biren Singh and HAC's Dipu Gangmei. Notably, a total of 34 victim residents are sheltering at relief camp. A special court in Manipur has sentenced a man to 10 years of rigorous imprisonment and imposed a fine of 1.5 lakh rupees in connection with 2 drug-related cases. The sentencing took place on Thursday in the Court of Special Judge Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances and DPS. The convict, Muhammad Abdul Kalam, aged 40 years, a resident of Churachandpur Old Bazaar, was handed a decade-long prison term under the NDPS Act of 1985. Kalam was arrested on February 22, 2015 by Imphal City Police, who seized contraband drugs from him near Naganala, close to Kasturi Bridge in Imphal. Following his conviction on August 6, 2024, Kalam was brought before the court on Thursday for sentencing. The hearing took place at the Manipur Central Jail in Sajua, Imphal East District, where he has been held. During the proceedings, the Defense Counsel argued that Kalam was a first-time offender with no prior criminal record and had struggled with drug addiction. They requested a minimum sentence on these grounds. However, after considering submissions from both the Special Public Prosecutor and the defense, the court sentenced Kalam to 10 years of rigorous imprisonment under Section 21C of the NDPS Act. In addition, he was fined 1 lakh rupees. The court also imposed a separate sentence of 5 years of rigorous imprisonment and a fine of 50,000 rupees under Section 22B of the NDPS Act. The sentences will run concurrently. Kalam has been ordered to pay the total fine of 1.5 lakh rupees within 6 months. If he fails to do so, he will face an additional year of rigorous imprisonment. The court also ruled that the time Kalam spent in judicial custody during the investigation and trial would be deducted from his sentence. Assam police on Friday arrested 4 individuals for their alleged involvement in a drug syndicate. In a joint operation, the Assam Police and the Special Task Force STF conducted raids at 2 locations in the state's Karimganj and Kasar district, seizing drugs worth over 120 crore rupees. According to police, the accused have been identified as Noimul Haqi, Fuzal Ahmad, Atikur Rahman, alias Atik, and Zagzit Dev Burma, alias Burman. Acting on a tip-off, the police seized 350,000 yaba tablets and 1.3 kg of heroin from 100 soap cases which were found inside the secret chambers of a 12-wheeler truck. Assam Police IGP Mahanta said the value of the seized drugs in Karimganj district is around 115 crore rupees. In another recovery, in the neighboring Kasar district, police seized 18,000 yaba tablets worth 5.5 crore rupees at Kadhal Road in Silchar. Mizoram successfully hosted a crucial round of border talks with Assam yesterday at the State Guest House in Aizawl. The meeting commenced at around 5 p.m. and concluded with the signing of a joint statement reaffirming both states' commitment to resolving their long-standing border disputes through mutual understanding and goodwill. The Mizoram delegation led by Home Minister K. Sabdanga included Revenue Minister B. Lalchanjova, Home Secretary Vanlan Mawia, and other senior officials. Assam's team was headed by Protection and Development Minister Atul Bora, accompanied by the Principal Secretary and other key officials. The talks were a continuation of the commitment made by the Chief Ministers of both states during their February 9, 2024 meeting. Both sides agreed to promote peace and harmony along the interstate border and emphasized the importance of preventing any untoward incidents. A key highlight of the meeting was the decision to organize joint cultural and sports festivals along the border districts before January 31, 2025 as a means to foster better relations between the two states. The delegations also agreed to continue their zero-tolerance policy against the smuggling of areca nut and other contraband. The meeting concluded with a joint press conference at around 7 p.m., where the leaders expressed optimism about reaching an amicable resolution to the border issue. The next ministerial-level meeting is scheduled to take place in Guwahati, Assam, before March 31, 2025. A 14-member interim government in Bangladesh under the leadership of Nobel laureate Muhammad Yunus was sworn in on Thursday, 3 days after Sheikh Hasina stepped down as Prime Minister and left the country after mass protests. President Muhammad Shahauddin administered the oath to the 84-year-old as the chief advisor of the interim government and the cabinet members at the official residence of the president. Military officers, Bangladesh Nationalist Party (BNP) Secretary General Jamaat-e-Islami Amir, Jatiya Party Chairman, as well as foreign diplomats from the UK, Japan, China, the Philippines, Iran, Argentina, Qatar, the UAE, and the Netherlands were present at the ceremony. Indian High Commissioner Pranay Verma also attended the swearing-in ceremony of Muhammad Yunus. No one from the Awami League, Sheikh Hasina's party, was seen at the swearing-in ceremony. A passenger plane carrying 62 people crashed outside Sao Paulo on Friday afternoon, killing everyone on board. Dramatic footage circulating on social media showed the plane's fall and its destruction. An official statement said the airline's company regretted the incident that claimed all 62 people on board. There were 57 passengers and 4 crew members on board, according to the company. Airline officials said all the passengers had Brazilian documents, though it's not yet clear if any had dual citizenship. Flight tracking data shows that the ATR 72500, a twin-engine turboprop plane, dropped 17,000 feet in just 1 minute, but it is not yet clear why. Social media videos of the crash showed the plane spiraling out of the sky before hitting the ground as people in the neighborhood shouted in fear. Another video showed the wreckage of the plane in flames on the ground. No one on the ground was hurt. Before we end, the headlines once again. Chief Minister appeals to masses to volunteer in cleaning statues of freedom fighters and pay floral tribute for their sacrifices. Chief Minister N. Biren criticizes Congress MLAs for walking out of assembly, urges for constructive debate in the House. And Congress General Secretary J. Ram Ramesh expresses hope that Prime Minister Narendra Modi would find time to visit Manipur before visiting Ukraine. That's all we have in this bulletin. Next we have IS Primetime Manipuri News at 9 p.m. Till then, good night.